Connecting with others starts with understanding who they are, where they came from, what they represent. And before this semester continues to move forward in argumentative speeches and topics that we're very passionate about, it's very important to get to know each other and understand who we are and what we represent. So, hi, I'm Haley, and in this bag speech, I'm going to touch on 3 things that really represent me and who I am and where I came from. It's going to be my retainer case, my favorite book, and my last pair of basketball shoes. So, to begin, I'm actually going to talk about my retainer case. And although this is probably weird for many of you, it actually coincides with my current major and the path I plan to take in the future. So, I am a bio major because I plan on going to dental school. And when I got my braces, it was a huge eye-opener. Like, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to spend my future. And when I got my retainer case, it was crazy to me that your teeth can go back how they were before you got braces. And it was just something that I really was interested in and I really wanted to do. Even though being a bio major is a lot, I am really dedicated to doing this, and this is how I want to spend my future, and this is what I want to be doing. And touching on stressful college, actually a huge way that I currently de-stress is reading. And a lot of that is this book, One of Us is Lying. I've read this book twice. I will continue to read it because it's very good. The main reason I like that book and connect with it so much is because it's a murder mystery. And growing up, my mom and I always watched 20/20 and Dateline, and those murder mystery documentaries and just a lot of suspense keeps you on your toes. Now, like, it's very reminiscent. So when I get stressed out or overwhelmed or just things start to pile up and I need to take a break, I like doing something like that that's very mindful, but also has a connection. That's who I am. That's what I enjoy doing. On my free time when I'm writing notes, I like to listen to murder mystery podcasts. Actually, Crime Junkie and Serial are my favorites. My current favorite show is How to Get Away with Murder on Netflix. It's just, that's how I've always been with my mom. Like, that's just what we watched when I was younger, always growing up, and that's how I like to spend my time. But this is more recently that I like to read those books and listen to those podcasts. But growing up, the number one way I always de-stressed was basketball. So I want to show you guys my last pair of basketball shoes. Yes, my senior year. Now, even though I didn't set any records at the high school, I personally set records and really set the path for who I am and what I want to be. And I really look back and I reflect on how hard I worked my senior year of basketball. I played all 5 positions and I put myself in that, my shoes, literally. I'll go back and I think, if I was able to play any position on the court, why am I getting so stressed out and nervous when it comes to an exam? Or why am I so unsure of myself when it comes to if I'm studying right? Like, I put myself through many different positions on the court, and I really take that into consideration currently, and even working and going to school, like, it's a lot on my plate, but I used to take 3 AP courses and 2 dual enrollment courses and leadership and play basketball, and I take that basketball element of it and I really put that into my current life, and that's very reminiscent of who I am and how hard I worked and how I use that as an outlet. And I continue to reflect on that, and that's why I'm so into reading, because I know that in order to have balance in your life, you have to take time for yourself. And, I hope hearing these things makes you realize what symbolizes me, and I hope that, getting to know me is a lot easier, even though we're not in person. I'm hopeful that listening to these bag speeches makes us connect a lot more. And in a time where we really forget to connect with who we are, and we forget that we're actually people, we're humans, we're not just through a screen. I think this is a huge step towards connecting like that when we can't see each other in person. So I think it's great we get to know who we are, what we stand for, and what we represent. So thank you guys for listening.